Jennifer Amaya from West Michigan. This is Rex Chambers and Talia Chambers. They're my siblings. We're here because our mom was deported 4 years ago. She tried filing for residency, and she left February 2nd for her appointment, which was February 4th, 2009. And then there they told her that she wasn't going to be able to come back because previously when she had entered, she got in trouble or something, like coming in. And so that kind of barred her. They're citizens. My stepdad, which I just call him Dad, their dad is from here. And so they get to see her on Christmas and summer vacation. I haven't seen her in 4 years though, since she left. And she now lives in Mexico City. And our dad travels a lot for work. So I kind of just take care of the house and make sure they get off to school and stuff. I was, I'd say 16. I was about to turn 17 when she left. He was 4 and she was 6. They went down with her though. So they stayed with her for a little bit. And then they had to come back to school, and also because they just really didn't take to Mexico very well. I know he got really sick down there. Like, he was little. I don't know if it was like because he was little or not, but he just like wouldn't eat there at all. It was really strange, and my aunt actually went to get him for a few days, and then she brought him to like Southern California, and they kind of just like hung out there for a little bit. And like the day she brought him over, they went to IHOP and he had 2 full kids meals because he just wasn't like taking the food in Mexico. So they had to come back home. So 2009 was the year I graduated high school, and my mom wasn't there. They weren't there because they were like with her. My dad wasn't there either. So that was like a really weird graduation party. It was just my grandma and then like extended family, which doesn't really, I don't know. I didn't really want to celebrate it. It was kind of weird. And so yeah, I've had to take, well, I didn't have to, but I like taking care of them. I'd rather be doing it than anybody else or having them go back to Mexico. And yeah, I don't have a problem with it at all. I haven't really been able to go to college like evenly. I took a year of community college 2 years ago because we had enough money to save up for it. I don't qualify for any like grants or loans or anything, and neither does my dad. So we just have to save up for it, and I hope to go back in the fall now that I'm deferred action and I can work again.
Emotionally?
Sure. How? Like, how do you feel?
Weird.
You feel weird? Why?
Because it's like no mom. Feels weird.
What about you?
What you said.
You can extend it a little bit.
I feel sad because my mom's not here.
Actually, they have written letters to the president. When this all first started, my aunt actually got really involved with all this organizing work. So she actually went to DC and stuff, and like, I don't know what exactly she did there, but she got really heavily involved and was sending letters in like weekly, and she had them write something up and send it and stuff. So they have done that kind of stuff. As far as like affecting them with school, they don't really like going to school events because they'll see like the other parents there with their kids, and they've actually like last year at his music concert, last minute, he didn't want to go at all. Like, and it's not like him either, because he usually likes to do these kind of things. But since our dad's away working, and so it's just the three of us, he didn't feel comfortable going. There's a lot of closed-minded people, and they don't, you have to like really know a person's story and just to understand it. You can't really go, I feel like they just put like every like undocumented immigrant and like their kids in like a huge category, and it's just bad. Like so I don't like know how that all started, but for example, my mom's story made the Grand Rapids Press in Michigan, the front cover, and obviously that like gets put online. And when it was put online, I went on and like just reading the comments was like so depressing. Like they're calling them anchor babies, like saying they don't deserve to be here. And we're not bad people. So I think it helps to tell the story, because everyone has their own story. Everything is so different for everybody. Like, my mom came here to like give me a better shot at having something, and she did a really good job at it. And it just like really upsets me that everyone just thinks like she's bad news, we're bad news, and we're not. We're just trying to do what everyone else wants to do. Just like have as good of a chance of, I don't know, having a good life as possible. And we are really blessed right now to, like, our dad works himself really hard, so we got to keep our house, and he helps like pay for her to stay someplace decent in Mexico City, because I don't know, if he didn't work as hard as he does, we wouldn't have anything. And we miss him a lot. We wish we could see him more, but there isn't really a job that'll keep him in town and be able to support all of us. A lot of the organizations want like a pathway to citizenship, and that is great. Like, that's a really good goal to aim for. Even like a pathway to residency would work though. Our uncle is from Denmark, and he is a resident here, and he's fine with that. He gets along well with it, and like a lot of people do want citizenship, and that's great, and like I hope to be a citizen someday. But just thinking that my mom is so far away, honestly, I feel like we'll take whatever we can get just as long as she can come back home, because I think she's been punished enough. I don't like criminals, like actual like rapists and stuff don't even get slapped in the hand as hard as she did just for coming here. And we just want her home, and thinking about other families that have been like broken up, that's heartbreaking. And we come from a very conservative town. We're from Spring Lake, and we basically thought we were the only Hispanics in town, and during a social studies assignment or something, Talia has a friend who spoke up and said that her father was deported, and that was like crazy for her. She never thought she would meet like another kid in her town that had to go through that too. And it affects a lot more people than I thought it did. Like the girl next door type thing. Something has to happen. I don't want to go another 4 years without seeing my mom.